Hope you're all feeling good, those of you that are watching, because we're moving on to I picked out the wrong Survivor Series. All right, well, we're going to find it right now. Here we go. Because this was our Survivor Series Saturday post. And it's a general post. And I need you guys to understand and hear this because the community wants to hear from you. So, on certain Saturdays during the month, we like to share stories and feature people in our Survivor series. And we want you to be the shining star in someone's life by submitting your story of surviving aortic disease, aortic dissection, aortic valve repair, or just simply being diagnosed with it. And it can be told from your perspective, it can be told from your caregiver's perspective. And believe it or not, if you're someone who lost a loved one to aortic disease, we want to know your story because that's such, first of all, it's essential that you speak about your loved one, share their story, let people know about them. And then you can tell us what happened because we need to learn. We need to learn about if there was a misdiagnosis, we need to learn what happened that went wrong in the process. It's educational, right? And the medical professionals need to hear. They need to learn as well. We need people thinking aorta. We need them thinking about this. And we want to know, what was your experience with diagnosis? Did anyone else in your family have this? You don't need to go into great detail. It's whatever makes you comfortable, okay? But we probably will share it with Think Aorta. It's going to end up on our website. It's going to end up on YouTube. It's going to end up on Instagram. So be aware of that when you submit your form to be considered and featured in our Survivor series. The other things you need to know is that there's I said there's three. I just want you to know there's three. There's three different ways that you can be part of the Survivor Series. One, you can do it in written format, and that's fine. We don't change anything, only grammar, maybe creating paragraphs. It's your words. Put it down in paper, but submit a picture. Two, you can pre-record a video, just like we're talking now, but it would be pre-recorded, so you have a chance if you feel you're going to get very emotional and you want to say, cut, we need to take a break, you can. Some people find that very safe and they don't know what to expect. So you can choose that. That's fine. And then the third way is to do what I'm doing right now. Go live, and people will type in questions. Take questions from the community. Interact with people. It is going to be so therapeutic for you to share your story, knowing that you have the possibilities of helping one other person through this journey. And for all of us, it's just validating. I can't tell you what it feels like when I hear somebody say anything that sounds familiar to my journey. It's so good to just sit back and say, oh my God, there's somebody else that went through what I went through. And it's just validating. And then there are times you guys share parts of your story. And I said, oh my, I got to ask my doctor about that. You know, that I want to have that conversation. So it's educational as well. And really just helps educate us on how to communicate better so we can advocate better. So that's the Survivor series. And I hope you consider being featured in one of our Saturdays. Thank you. Soapbox, step down.